Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am Zhong, the owner of Zhong Cage Fighting Series. Today we have Sumit Pal, officially signed, will be competing on our upcoming event, March 18 at the heart of San Francisco, Keys Art Pavilion. Now, Sumit, let's introduce you once to all the MMA fight fans out there. Who you are, where are you coming from, deja vu.
Deja vu. We've done this a few times now, right?
yes.
So, guys, my name is Sumit Pal. I'm fighting out of Redwood City at a Tossetti Institute. This is my fourth fight now.
Yes.
Fourth fight for Chong Lo in a little under a year. It was a year back.
Yeah, about a year. Yes.
A year back we had that first fight. So
now, how do you feel now? You're getting into the cage. You're more comfortable now, right?
I feel good, man. The first fight's always an interesting experience. It's unique. It's a lot of new variables, a lot of new
crowd,
a lot of the crowd, just all this different kind of stimulation that you're not used to. 3 fights in now, man, I feel good. Like it's a little bit different. I'm used to the whole routine, the whole showing up to the fight, driving in, getting to the locker room, having the whole pre-fight routine and everything, walking out to the cage, getting into the cage, and just seeing how that feels, and getting used to that intensity, that adrenaline, that atmosphere.
Wow.
It's a unique thing. It's unlike anything that, you'll feel anywhere else. But I'm starting to embrace it. I'm starting to get comfortable with it. And
do you feel like you're addicted to that a little bit?
I doubt I'm not addicted, man. But I look forward to it, man. It's something.
There's some people there's a funny thing. Well, time to time I have people that, some of the OGs have been fighting for a long time in pro, and some of the guys that have like 50 pro fights, and I commonly ask them the same question, like, are you addicted to the feeding, or you just do it because you do it for years and years? It's like, it's kind of like addiction, So when you do win, when you do get your hand raised, it's that high. There's nothing you can simulate.
Right. It's hard to find that out in the real world.
Yeah. So now you coming off a W. Let's talk a little bit about your last fight.
Sure.
What's going through your mind during the process of the last fight and coming off the win?
Yeah, the last fight, I was, thankfully things worked out well. Things worked out pretty good, and I got the win and everything. A lot of people don't know I was dealing with some stuff prior to the fight. I had a little bit of a setback about maybe a month or so before the fight. So to be honest, I wasn't even really able to train. I wasn't able to do any sort of sparring, grappling, even just normal strength and conditioning kind of work. I had to hold off on for a few weeks there. So it was a tough lead up for me heading into that fight. But my mindset was there's nothing that was going to stop me from missing that fight. I was going to show up no matter what. And fortunately, I was able to show up. I got there, and we got the win. So things worked out well. And as far as the performance, it's a tough opponent. Irving, he's an interesting kind of interesting, unique style. Yeah. So it was one of those kind of fights, but. Again, ultimately, I'm just happy I was able to go in there and get the win, stay healthy. I didn't really get any damage at all, just like the fight before. So I'm always thankful for that. And it's just another step on this journey. And here we are, ready for the next one.
It's kind of crazy because time to time I deal with a lot of different fighters.
Yeah.
Almost impossible to having a fighter going into a fight like injury free.
Right.
Everyone's always kind of have a little something, where there's a pinky, nails and toes and joints and whatever. It's always something, what I mean, throughout the whole training camp. And I'm just glad to see some of the fighters actually push through it and then make it to the day. And then that win is like that ultimate reward. It's like,
it makes it all worth it.
Yeah, it makes it all worth it,
Sure.
So, what do you do for work, Sumit?
I'm a trainer.
Like a physical.
Yeah, training,
kickboxing
training, all that. Yeah.
Nice. Where do you train people at?
It's a gym in it's Mountain View. It's called 9 Rounds kickboxing gym. So.
I heard about.
You heard about it? Yeah.
9 Rounds.
Yeah.
It's like a 9 station.
It's not a fight gym or nothing. Don't get it twisted. I'm not training fighters out here, but definitely teaching people kickboxing and getting working and all that.
9 Rounds. I heard it's a chain.
Kind of
fitness gym, right?
Right. And then I do some private training on top of that. So. If anyone's interested in training, hit me up.
That's awesome. Now, if people want to follow you and find you, how can people contact you?
Yeah, they can hit me up. I'm on Instagram. It's going to be Sumit_Paul 650.
Sumit_Paul 650.
That's right. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Now let's talk a little bit about this upcoming fight.
Yeah.
You're fighting Aaron Carlos It's a young up and comer that had only one fight, and then the fight went to a draw.
Right.
What's your thought on him, and then what kind of homework did you do on him?
Yeah. It's interesting he had the draw because I had the draw too, so we kind of.
Oh, that's right.
I relate, man. I know that feeling. You know, it's a crazy thing having that draw.
Did you watch these fights?
I checked it out. It's online. I think he fought for a promotion. Is it up here somewhere? Is it in San Francisco?
I'm not sure. It's like somewhere in the.
Somewhere out in the area,
right.
I think it was. You know, it was a different show, but I checked it out a little bit. It was a good fight. You know, it was kind of a little bit of a wild fight. You know, these guys went at it. They were pushing forward and pushing a good pace and all that.
What's your thought on him? Is it a striker? Is it a grappler? What do you think?
It looks like he's got a little bit more of an all-rounded kind of game. Like, you know, I can tell he's got some good wrestling. He's coming in good on those shots and everything. The style of the stand-up is very unique and interesting.
Kempo karate.
Yes, it looked traditional to me.
Like a Lyoto Machida.
Lyoto Machida style, wide stance, got that lead leg out in front. It's intriguing, you know. I like that matchup. I like that puzzle that needs to be kind of solved and everything. Because I feel like I got my own kind of unique style, and I throw in a lot of different stuff.
Yes, because when I'm watching your fight, you know, stand up. It's not like a typical Muay Thai, typical traditional kickboxing. I can't even describe as, you know.
It's unique. I feel like I mix it up too, because I'm not just gonna stay in one style. I'm not gonna stay in the pocket and just stand and trade all the time. But if those moments occur, like I'll be ready for that too. I'll be ready to throw my hands and throw some boxing. But I want to mix up the kicks too on the outside. I want to be well-rounded as I can be as a martial artist, you know. So even when it comes to the grappling, when it comes to the wrestling, when it comes to submissions and jiu-jitsu and all that. You know,
where do you train your jiu-jitsu at?
Just at my gym, the same one.
Same gym?
Yeah. But I get cross-training, and I got some guys that I will hit up and work with and get some technical work in, you know, just whatever I can just to kind of improve my game and just constantly learning, you know. It's what it's about, you know. Even outside this fight stuff, that martial arts journey, it's a lifelong journey. Always, I'm always going to be training and always learning and developing my skill, and you know, hopefully one day I can pass that knowledge on to other martial artists out there. So that'd be the plan.
Now, how do you see this fight is going to go down?
Man, I'm excited for this matchup for sure. I think it's a good fight, a good opponent. You know, I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Stand up fight.
That's what makes me excited. I think I'd like to again mix it up, showcase a lot of the stuff I've been working on, a lot of those skills, and he's got that style. So I think it's going to be a really fun, exciting fight. And you know, I'm going in there. I'm looking for the finish. I'm going in there.
When you're watching him fight, where did you see yourself having a advantage on him?
You know, the way I feel though about my skill and just the level of work I put in the training, like I feel like I can perform well in any aspect of the fight. You know, when it comes to the stand-up, when it comes to the grappling, I got a little bit more size and I'd say athleticism at this weight class too. So I feel like these guys are just going to hold me and control me down. If that's ever the case, I know I'm going to explode and get back up and even sweep. You know, I swept these guys in these last couple fights. Yeah. A little bit off my back.
How much do you weigh right now, walk around?
Right now I'm about 145. 145, but
you don't really
I don't cut weight. You know how I am. I'm year round. I'm always around 145. No more than 150 ever. I don't get big. I don't blow up. You know, when I say this is a lifestyle for me, Matt, it's a lifestyle. Like I'm always training, always putting in work. You know, I'm never taking more than a week or so off ever, and that's probably just because I'm traveling out of the country or something. You know, but it's constant, man. I'm constantly trying to improve and grow and get better and better, and that goes for my martial arts. That goes for my fitness and my physical health.
How much longer do you see yourself doing amateur before you want to turn pro?
Yeah, you know, things are going well right now. I'm feeling really good about stuff. Health willing, I'd like to get this fight through, and then you know we'll see about maybe another fight, and then you know that's the dream right there. I'd love to get a pro fight in, a professional fight. Yes. On your undercard sometime in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's get on that right now. So for sure.
Yep.
That's the goal, man. That's what I really want to, you know, achieve for sure. So this year would be the plan if things go well.
Now you've been fighting almost a year. You have 3 fights under your belt now, going for the 4th one. Yeah. Do you see any 135er in the Bay Area that caught your eye that you might think about? This might be the guy I have to run into one day.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't follow the scene all that much, to be honest, because I just
focus on your thing.
I focus on my thing. I just train. I put in my work, and you know, every time you're hitting me up for these fights, you want to fight this guy, I don't care, just give me whoever, man, I'll fight. I'll say yes to all of them, you know. I haven't turned down anybody. I haven't. I haven't said no. I'll take any of these guys. You know, everyone's putting in work. Everyone's a credentialed, good, legitimate fighter. Everyone's got a unique skill set. They're all different challenges. They're challenges I look forward to. So
I like that attitude.
It doesn't matter, man. I'm focused on myself and my own journey, my own skills and everything. And the opponent across the cage could be whoever. You know, I'm ready for everybody. So
that's pretty awesome. Now, do you have any special loved one, training partner, coaches, supporters that you want to shout out to?
Support, yeah, man. My gym for sure. All the guys that I've been putting in a lot of work with. You know, all the respect to them, and I appreciate them being in my corner, always helping me train hard and put in work. I got a lot of friends and family out there, man. These guys show me so much support and give me so much energy. Like really, I've been reflecting on that quite a bit recently, and just recently a lot. You know, I've got some real special people in my life that bring me a lot of good. You know, and I'm very thankful for it and grateful for it. And I know you guys know who you are, so I just want to say much love to you guys and thank you for everything. So.
Any sponsors? You have any sponsors?
Not right now.
Not right now. No, right
Hit me up, man. If everyone wants to sponsor, then let's get on this right now. You know, like I said, I'm focused on my training, man. That's all I care about. I care about my martial arts. You know, my fight. This is all right now. That's all it is. So
now, if your opponent, Aaron, watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
Hey, good luck on the training, man. I hope you show up healthy. I hope you show up ready, the best of your ability, and I'm excited to go in there and put on the best show, man. You got a unique style and a unique skill set, and I'm ready, man. I'm ready for a fun fight. So, you know, let's get it.
Sounds awesome. Now, for more information about this upcoming fight card, guys, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. This event's live stream pay-per-view nationwide. So if you cannot make it, make sure you guys order your pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com. And the next upcoming event after March 18 is going to be May 20. August 19 and November 11. This is 2023 calendar year for us, 4 events for this upcoming for this year. So stay tuned and please subscribe our YouTube channel. Give me some love and support, and then follow me on Instagram, Dragon_House_MMA. We have Sumit Pal right here.
Right.
Any last word you want to say to anyone out there?
No, I'm ready for the show. I'm ready to put on a good fight. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I want to thank you again, always.
Likewise. I am Zhong signing out. We'll see you guys March 18th. Card in San Francisco, Keys Pavilion.